Alright. I'm live again. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to see this, but we'll see. Let's see how much YouTube wants to fight me for doing this twice. Let me go back. Wiki. Okay, I'm gonna ping everybody again. If you're mad about getting pinged in the server that you're in because of my content and my community, oh well, go outside. I will say sorry though. Metagross. Elements. Sorry for double ping. Okay. We back, yeah. It was actually a pretty simple questions that I had for the guy, and he was pretty quickly able to answer the questions I had. Okay, we back, we up. Get everybody back in. This is so sad because we were at like 25 viewers, so it really sucks to like immediately have to end it because it's gonna take us a minute to get back there. But if you guys want to drop a like and hopefully help push it out a little bit more, that'd be awesome. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Okay. You stream replay channels in Discord, by the way. Which one are you supposed to use? You're supposed to use the one for the stream. We did come back on Joe, so we already got 13 people again. Look at that. I appreciate you. So it's the one in like the actual category. Stream replay queue is down there. Stream showdown replays is just for general games and things like that. So yeah, drop your week 3 games there. The one in OG though. Exactly. Okay. So we're back in here. I don't know if Thriller is back yet. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so Psychic into the Claude. It's going to yawn. It does get the Spadef drop as well. Pretty free Psychic in this instance too. Zapdos can't really do anything to win this game at this point. It has to Brave Bird to do any kind of damage at this point. Scream Tail always wins, so Brave Bird, yeah, it's completely fine. Maybe keeping that Polk could have made the end game possible. It would have exerted a little bit more pressure on things like Muck, but Thriller, I think you brought it back pretty quick after a really tough start. Like, it was a really tough start. I guess I started right when the game was pretty much back and over, but yeah, I think you brought it back pretty well, dude. Like, I think you did great. Good job. Big, did you submit your game yet? And again, channel members here, you guys get priority. Bully versus Juvacabra. Trying to see, is there any other members? There's a Toadscruel on my screen. Or Toadscool on my screen. Shark Finnegan. Eden versus Sick. Noah versus you. Yeah, I really need this one. Dude, it was a great bounce back. It was a great bounce back. I know you've had a couple of rough games, but I think you played that one really well. Congrats, dude. I think you played really well. There's Bick. Found him. I'll move you up here. Sage versus Skull Angel. I just watched that game. And Amel versus HJJ Noah. Okay. I think it's time. Oh. Sorry, someone's DMing me about the league in like a rule question. Okay. Let's do it. We are back. Yes, we are. Alright, so I think we're back for Big's game. Let's go ahead and watch this one. My good friend Big versus Fran. I don't know if Fran's back either. But I know Big was here. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, I know Big's Terra this game is... Terra Ghost Gambino. Ooh, interesting. Terra Ghost Gambino in this game. I wonder if it's going to be like fucking air balloon or something like that. And then we have Fran's team, and they have water Volcarona. which is really threatening this game. Oh my god, the Volk matchup is abysmal. We are going to lead off with Rotom into the Thundy. It is going to be Scarf Rotom, tried and true favorite of the channel. Dark Pulse into the King Gambit. Okay. We're going to see a sub this turn. Interesting. Very free Kowtow, by the way. Hariyama's going to come out. We do see a Terra Ghost and a Kowtow this turn. Rocky Helmet, which is really going to whittle this thing down over the course, actually. Really going to whittle this thing down over the course. Out comes Samurott. We're going to go hard as Azumarill. Are we going to be Helmet in this game? At least punish this a little bit? No. We Taunt. Perish Song. Interesting, because from my perspective, look at how free the potential Play Rough was there. I know Bick didn't click it, but Play Rough seemed fucking crazy free, unless you saw his builder. We do see yet another Spike. Azu's going to come out again, and Aqua Jet's going to pop. Yeah, this is a pretty free Play Rough. Liquidation. Oh no, it doesn't have it. Oh no. Oh no, it doesn't have it. It liquidations again into the Thundy, which is fine. Out comes Volcarona. Okay. Quiver. We're gonna see a Play Rough. Oh, it does have Play Rough. What? Okay. Taunt ends. We die to a Quiver. Gambit's gonna come out. This has to be AV Gambino, right? Yeah, it has to be AV Gambino. Kowtow comes out. I'm surprised no, what do you call it? Terra Blast there, but not too big of a deal. Out comes a Rest from the Ironless Hands. I almost called it Iron Hands, too. Ursaluna's going to be the next pivot. We do see a Roost trying to get decently healthy, which makes some sense. No Flame Orb from the Ursaluna, which makes you think it might be like an Assault Vest variant. Body Slam's going to come out. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. And we miss Leaf Storm. That's rough. Bick, how do you win? How do you win? We're see a Body Slam. Okay. We low kick. That's a ton of damage, which is really good. Crunchy's going to knock it out. That's brutal, dude. The Leaf Storm Mist is brutal. Earthquake's going to pop. It's going to bring it out. Okay, so it is physical landers. Interesting. Decidueye is going to be able to check this pretty well. Except we do see a bulk up on a U-turn. Uh-oh. Never mind. This looks like a wrap unless you get a good Sleep Talk turn. I was Rindo. It didn't matter. It mattered for the chip. It's going to Facade here, but yeah, good night. Uh-oh. Decidueye's going to come out. Crunch is just going to Oko that shit. And this looks like it's a wrap. Right? Yeah. Oh my god, it ate. Okay. Earthquake. It's going to go to no Life Orb. But now it's just a matter of Tauros Okoing the Cheeto. I think it does Oko it. Yeah, that's Life Orb Tauros, baby. Flame Body's going to pop, but it don't matter. We knock it out. That's a pretty crazy one. That was a pretty crazy one. Very offensive game, by the way. Hariyama put in a ton of work. Gambit getting the low kick off on the Ursaluna was probably the game changer, being that the Leaf Storm missed. Lynott on top, baby. That is Lynott in the OGDL. You better come correct. I don't want to take a 4th unless I have to. That's good to hear. Let's look at Big Space. He just sent it to me. It was Helmet. Oh, it was Pads then. It looks like it was Pads, what do you call it? Samurott. Because it was Helmet. So that's smart. Protect Parasong. Or no, unless you changed it. No, because it showed leftovers, right? Did it show leftovers? No, I didn't. So yeah, it must have just been Pads. Nice little offensive Tauros, Body Slam, Earthquake, Close Combat, and Demon Assurance. Bulk up 3 attacks, offensive Lando, AV King Gambino, Demon, and then nice Scarf Rotom. I like the team. This is a very OGL Binance team. It looks like I built this shit. I didn't build that one, though. Oh, no, my friends built. Hold on. Okay. Give me a sec. I got you. Yeah, so it was Pads. It was Heady Duty Booties. I wanted to cook and go Terra Dragon, but I decided to go with my better jumper. That's a good time. That's a good idea. I love the Lando set. Yeah, it was really cool. Found this out recently, but apparently Facade doesn't get boosted when sleeping with Guts, so it's just better to run another move on those sets. Facade doesn't get boosted with Guts, yes, but it gets boosted by sleep, so it's not better. It's not true. It gets boosted by sleep, but not by Guts. So you should still run Facade. Because if you're burned otherwise, then it's just better. And then it's just like a defense. Oh, no, the Decky couldn't hit the Lando very well because it was defog U-turn, knock roost. That makes sense. Sub-Volt is very interesting. What's the thought process on Sub-Volt, Fran? That's very interesting because it doesn't look like you have like toxic shit that really racks up by anything. Yeah, it's only burn, power, and poison for facade doesn't work with sleep. Yeah, it's just guts boosted. It doesn't? No, it does. I'm telling you, it gets boosted by one of them. I promise you. Guts... Facade gets boosted by guts. It doesn't get boosted by sleep. So it's better for that. I might have said it backwards. I don't know. And then Fizdef hands, which makes sense here, actually, into the Gambit. Really makes sense into the Gambit. It was walled, though, I will say, by Terra Ghost. I didn't know what else to put on Thundy, to be honest. I mean, that's fair. Sometimes it's like that. Okay. Next up, we're just going to watch through games now. I don't think we have any members here. If you do, just yell at me. I apologize. But we have Rosary God versus Spice 2019. I don't think we've watched any Rose's games so far. Steel, Water, Poison, Terra Dark, Annihilate here. And on the other side, Dragon, Dark, Dragon, Grass, Poison, Electric, Terra Electric, Arcanine, Hisui. Which is pretty cool. I wonder if it's like special Arcanine Hisui. This shit goes crazy. We're going to see Lead Banshee. We're going to see a close combat Okoing the thing. It is an offensive Annihilate. That might have been like a Mirror Herb Demon Honchkrow. Dude, that did so much damage. We're going to knock off this Mux Black Sludge, which is pretty cool. Get up a spike here, and these spikes are going to be obnoxious for Rose to deal with. We're going to see a knock here, getting rid of the Poison Focus Sash. I was a day one member. You were a day one member. I apologize. You'll be next. I got you next. My bad, my bad, my bad. So we're going to knock it out with a Drain Punch. Get a crit, which is pretty unfortunate. Knock. Are we going to see a Poison Touch again? We are not, thankfully. Dozo is going to be the switch in, though, which, again, just kind of walls this thing. If it's DD, it doesn't really care, right? Yeah. Now, I will say, Rose being willing to sack off the Muck, basically, to that Pulp was pretty scary. You do still have Florges for it, I suppose, but Muck also really beats this thing incredibly well, too. Like, he doesn't really appreciate Muck into, like, any of his offense. Like, Muck plus Florges plus Dozo should always win this game, right? So, we're gonna see a Liquidation. That's a crit? That was a crit? Okay. Muck's gonna come out, though, yeah, but Muck doesn't care about this shit, right? Flamethrower, unless it gets burned. I actually did a chunk, I won't lie. Knock is gonna bring it down super low, knock off its Black Sludge, and see a Slack off. I mean, actually, does this beat this 1v1? Holy shit, I think it beats it 1v1. Now, if this was just like... no, because Slack off only said 8. So it's not that big of a deal. Hey, you're just gonna Calm Mind here. You just gotta avoid a crit, right? Yeah, this thing's cooking right now. This thing cooks right now. Do you mind after I'll buy a membership if you do? I'm gonna watch, I'll watch Gooses, then I'll throw yours up, Tiger. I got you. Yeah, so we just EQ. I mean, this thing's not going to be able to win because it just doesn't have enough recovery PP, but you can kind of pretty easily just spam attacks after attack, right? Yeah, you can just clear Earthquake forever. Plus, you do have the potential of, like, Annihilate coming in, but Annihilate hasn't taken any hits, so Rage Fist does nothing, dude. Rage Fist does nothing, dude. It is Terra Dark, though. Just something to keep in mind. You could always Terra Dark, force a Flamethrower, get off Rage Fist. So that's something to keep in mind. This thing is just an absolute tool. We haven't gotten crit yet either, which is, I think, is very funny. This thing is out of Slack off, though, so yeah, no, it's good. You just Flamethrower here. It looks like Guja even actually just 1v1s it, which is pretty crazy to see. Like, that's low-key wild. Out comes Arcanine here to pick the KO. It's going to Terra Electric and Wild Charge. Pretty free click into the potential Dozo in the back. Out comes the Annihilate. It is going to reveal to be Scarf right here. It's going to click U-turn. Sack off the Muck. We're just going to Wild Charge again. And Wild Charge again. Yet another U-turn. And do another Wild Charge. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. We're going to Wild Charge again. It looks like it's also Scarf, potentially. Out comes the Annihilate. We're going to go hard back Excalibur. Sack it off to a close combat. Out comes Dragapult. Oh no, if we're not U-turn, that's tough. I don't know if we can make the passive play of going for a Will-O-Wisp because your Arcanine's so low. I think the players will probably double out into Arcanine, right? Oh, it's a life orb too. That's tough. Yeah, this thing can't win, unfortunately. It's gonna go down. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Oh, a Terra Dart! Demon! Just to show it off. That was a potential choke, by the way, in case it was like E-Speed and got a crit and like called the Terra choke for some reason. Which, like, if they were, they probably should have clicked it. But I don't think they were because they were Scarf. But that was a potential choke, I would like to say. But that was a close one. That was a really close one. Alright. So who are we watching? We gotta find Gooses real quick. Good old Mr. Goose. There it is. Hold on, I gotta close these apps because they have my personal information on them. In these tabs. Okay, let me find the chat. What's the last game I have here? It's Amel versus HJJ No. Bam. Bam. Oops. Okay. Alright, Kaylee, we'll throw your games after this. Okay. So, we have Demon Crocolore here. What would win, Crocolore or 3 legendary Pokemon? Who would win? That's hella funny. Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah. Demon Crocolore time. It is truly Crocolore time. Alright, let's go ahead and watch. Oh god. What are the Terra typings? So, Kraus Terra type, it looks like it's gonna be... Dude, you keep fucking with me on these. Are you Terra Lanaud? Are you Terra Moon? I actually genuinely do not know. I think it's Terra Lanaud. I want to... it's very smart because it makes the opponent either go look at the dog or they might second guess themselves and just tweak. That's crazy. Where's Amel's hat? And Noah versus Juacabra. What about him? Amel drafted to Dun and Dun round 1 and 2. Yeah. That's Amel for you. I'm assuming this is Terra Moon. I feel like it is. And then on the other side we have Terra... I don't know what the Terra on the other side is. Oh, it's fucking Avalugg, Hisui, Demon. Okay, so we're going to lead Tinglu into the Roaring Moon. It is going to Terra Fairy, so I am right. It'll U-turn out. Here comes Quackquaval. As a Ruination pops. Okay. Both of which show leftovers. Slowbro on a U-turn, probably. No, just a Roost. So we U-turn here. We're going to see no Helmet, which is actually really good. And honestly, probably like a very Spadef Slowbro. That did a shit ton. 21 or 31 on a U-turn in the Slowbro? Terra Moon, he could me week 1. But yeah, we have spikes go up. I mean, this is going to be spin. It always gets a spin off, too. There's, like, no stopping the spin. It's going to spin into U-turn always. And, like, this Slowbro isn't a threat offensively. So, like, Craft is never, or if you call him Craft, Goose is never in a bad spot. Good Flamethrower. But again, it's not like it does anything. We're going to pivot Gengar because we know a Psyshock isn't coming out now. And then from here, what, you Wisp expecting the Tinglu? I feel like you Whisper Toxic if you have it. We're just going to see a Shea Shadow Ball. Okay. Terra Avalugg is a goated pick. That is pretty Demon. Okay, we Trick. Give this thing a Black Sludge. We are going to go down here, though. So I'm wondering if that was worth that turn. Because if we tricked the turn prior, we're actually in a really good position. We trick the Black Sludge. We get out into Quackquaval. We spin/U-turn. You're in a really good position. I think maybe just making that call might have been the play. But I guess it also could have been Assault Vest Slowbro. But even then, with you steal the Assault Vest, I'm pretty sure you leave an attack. So maybe doing that was the move. This is going to Earth Power. Yeah, this is AV, bro. You get to click another move. I think you sub here, right? Good sub. Good sub. U-turn's going to pop. It's not going to break the sub, which is really good here. And, like, if you're Psychic, yeah, it's going to be Psychic. Oh, the crit's actually kind of big. Into an Earth Power and a Tinglu, right? This thing's doing crazy work. Also, if you're Grass Knot, crazy damage. Tiger, thank you so much, Kaylee, for becoming a member. I really do appreciate it. Of course, you'll be next. I have you loaded up. It's very nice of you. I appreciate you becoming a member. I'll go ahead and get you a role in the Discord after this as well. So, we just see a Surf. This Lanaud is going crazy. This is truly a Lynette moment. We're going to Earth Power here. Oh, real guy like me subs. Crocolore is next, and rocks are never going up into this team. You can discover the Spadef drop green. Yeah. We're going to slack off into Demon Slowbro. We're going to go hard Moon. And Zapdos is going to go next. This is fine, though, yeah? Yeah, just going to Terra Blast. It must be Scarf Moon, too. Or it just might not be Scarf Zapdos. Even if it is, you're not scared of it, right? Out comes Avalugg. It's going to Terra Water and Avalanche. You get a very free Wisp here, though. Just kidding. No, you don't. I lied. I lied. I lied. I lied. Yawn, please. Yawn. Oh, Roar. Dude, why is Crocalor a demon? Wisp. Clave Rush. Nothing? Holy shit. Hold on. Why is it cooking? Oh my god, it's slacked off. Why is it cooking? It's going crazy. So if Surf happens, you're fine. You get a very free U-turn. Yeah, like, dude. Crocalor plus Lanaud are going crazy. Look at those demons. And, like, this Landers just keeps continuously chipping down this team. Like, very much so. The Slowbro isn't getting enough recovery back with Regen, with Rocks up. So, like, you're doing good. Yeah, just another Earth Power, dude. Another Earth Power. Go, Crocalor, go. People underestimate Crocalor. Yeah, Crocalor's been a chef, Michelin star. He sure has been. This thing's cooking. I mean, you don't need this anymore. I guess you can keep it. Ice Shard comes out. Dude, Crocalor said, I want another one. Give me another one. Out comes a Flamethrower into the Avalugg. It's hella chipped. You just Wisp it. Oh my goodness. This thing is going nuts. Crocalor. This is so sad. Crocalor's going to secure the 5-0 Dubski. Rocks do go up. Pretty unfortunate, but you can spin with your Quack, right? Iron Defense. Oh, this thing also might just cook. Yeah, I think this thing just wins. Yeah, it's just gonna Body Press. I'm pretty sure this thing wins. I don't think there's anything that Valiant plus Lug can do. Iron Defense again. Yeah, you're just gonna get leftovers back. They probably should have gone Valiant and prayed for a crit. Just for more diff. Yeah, no, he's low at it. They might as well check at that point. Well, like Avalanche is doing much more, right? Then you're just going to be able to body press through. There is nothing that they can do. Yeah, they're just going to run out of recovers eventually. You can put this on Hyperfast. Yeah, so it wins. Very clean. Very clean game here. Good stuff. I'm very impressed, Mr. Goose. Demon. Okay. Dark. Who is pinging me? You motherfuckers know why I'm streaming. I get pinged now. Applink doesn't work. I don't know why. I'm streaming though, so I don't want to look. Okay. He did cook. Goose just basically went to MasterChef this game. Insane cooking. That's Demon Crocalor, baby. Okay. Let's go ahead. It's a store. I just want to get the notification away because it's driving me crazy. Alright, next up we have Kaylee versus Bizarre Reptar. Let's see the Terra types, Terramons. We have Ground Dragon, Terra Flying Dodun. So we have a Terra Dodun. Nice. And then we have a Terra Flying Thundy here, and Terra Fire everywhere else. You guys keep driving me crazy doing that. Y'all are wild. Okay, so we're going to lead Cinderace into the Meowscarada. Click a nice strong Protean U-turn. No helmet too, so very free U-turns throughout this game. And it's going to be leftovers. Trailblaze is going to come out into Sandaconda. What if this is Glare? Are you Lumberry? I do not know about that one. That was a tough one. I won't lie. I mean, we're slowly but surely getting fast again, I guess. Show me the sword dance. Show me the money. Yeah, this thing could have cooked, too. I think you just went to it too early. I think it's just too early for you to do what you wanted to do. They are kind of just letting it happen. Like, very much so just letting it happen. But yeah, this thing could have super won. You're gonna get... Unless you don't get parried at all. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah, we just Wicked Blow. Knock that out. Moltres is next. Knock that out. They just let it happen. Poison Jab. Knock it out. Oh my goodness. Also, I have a question. If you're Punching Glove, why are you not Thunder Punch? Because it hits... I guess because it's also neutral to Meow. I guess it's fair. Wicked Blow. Knock that out. Does this still win? Nope. Oh. Oh, it's DD pull. Oh. Oh. Outrage. No! You can't touch him. U-turn actually does a shit ton of the Wiggly. I guess, like, DD Outrage is kind of smart into a team that has Fairy-type Wiggly tough. Full Para myth? It really is. Full Para is a myth. And other tours will probably mix them up to give him a good terror type. This is gonna be Shifu body bag. Yeah, that's crazy that it still almost won. Like, I'm flabbergasted to not get paired. That was something. I see an outrage here. Wiggle is gonna come in his alum. I mean, this thing can't win at this point. Wiggly actually was kind of a demon because this game was low-key pult food, this team, if Wiggly didn't come. So, I mean, hey. Luck favors the skill, baby. Let's go. Now, Shifu did much more than it should have. Yeah, there should have been a para. There should have been a para. There was not, but there should have been. There was not, but there should have been. Alright. Next we have Tark versus Nyx here. Let's see the Terra typings we have. Tark has Terra Ghost Drago. And Nyx has Terra Fairy Torn. Very interesting. Alright, let's see. Glim into Torn lead. No matter what, it doesn't really take it on. It's gonna Psychic turn 1, or we can see a Sludge Bomb. See a Sludge Wave and just an immediate knockout. Demon Sludge Wave, by the way. Let's go. Not the craziest play in the world, but a good one. We're gonna see a Hydro Pump into the Volk. Very aggressive pivot. We're gonna see a Steam Eruption on a Nasty plot, though. A Nasty Rotom does go pretty crazy, actually. Volt is not even gonna come close to killing Volk, though, so maybe it's AV. I'll go Mesprit. 44. Nice little burn skis. Oh, that's definitely clean. Defting a Mon for one other Mon is so based. Let's go. Wiggly does have one job, and it's just to beat Pult. It really is. It really is. That is why you draft. You're like, dude, I lose to Pult in the matchup. We're going to see Immortal Spin. This thing's always going to keep away hazards, yeah? I mean, again, unless you get super unlucky with the pairs, but... Rocks. Unfort. Future Sight. Yeah, I mean... I'm assuming Tark clicked Mortal Spin there, but not the end of the world. It's tough for your Volk now because your Volk's basically dead. We're going to see a sub on the Mesprit. It does Future Sight here. Okay. See a nice little SD. U-turn. Does not break sub. But what will break the sub is the Future Sight eventually. Dragon Claw's going to knock out this Rotom. Oh, it doesn't. Holy Fizz-Def Rotom. Well, the Future Sight breaks the sub. Because Hydro Pump didn't. That's a tough one. So we're just going to go ahead and Dragon Claw. And I mean, this Chomp is in a pretty good spot. I'm pretty sure you live a play rough. Surprise Hard Chestnut was the pivot. Yeah, because that's a 2-hit KO and a half. It is Rocky Helmet, which is nice. We see a pivot into Heracross. Garchomp being named Barbie concerns me. Hey, it's a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. We're just going to go ahead and spam Leech Seed. I don't know what the plan is for this Chestnut now. This thing goes crazy, yeah. I mean, you could just keep clicking it. What do you lose from it, right? Like, what do you lose from it? We're going to go back onto Volcanion, basically sack it off. I guess we could have a Thunder Wave, into it, but yeah. I mean, we're going to see a Future Sight. If anything, it's a pretty good position for Nyx to be in because you have a Future Sight in the air. You can go out into something like Heracross. Rock Tomb actually kills, which is very surprising that just like Rock Slide wasn't used, but at the end of the world, we do see a Dragon Pulse from Scarf Oppenheimer. So Barbie and Oppenheimer, there you go. None of the other Pokemon had nicknames, by the way. Besides Oppenheimer and Barbie. We're going to see Dragon Claw into the Haxorus. Chien-Pao's going to come in. It looks like it is Boots. It is Scarf Haxorus, which means it doesn't kill there. But we do see a Crash Miss. That's very scary. Now, Hard Chestnut seems like a bit of a panic play. Because this Pokemon does just win in general. So I don't know if we needed to do that necessarily. Not the end of the world. You can just spam Synth from here, but you are at risk of dying to a crit there. So I don't think that was the safest play in the world. You love Chien-Pao. Sceptile Scythe. You love Chien-Pao. That is not the abbreviation for Chien-Pao. This is why we use Ice Spinner, if we can, yeah. Yeah, but Chestnut does just kind of wall everything forever at this point. You can just go ahead and Leech here, and you're in a good spot. Or just Body Press, that works too. 90% accuracy is a lie. It sure is. I wish I had a good Chien-Pao. Okay. Let's go ahead, jump into the next. We got 22 people here right now, only 9 likes, guys. If you want to drop a like on the stream and help me out, I'd really appreciate it. These streams are long and tiring. It's nice to know that you guys are enjoying them. It also helps push out the streams to more people. So, Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay. Next we have Zeke, which is another channel member. I don't think Zeke's here. He's probably working. I know he works a crazy work schedule. Still learning draft. Dude, that's what the league is for. You're all good. I don't think you played bad. That's what the league's for. I have an image of Champao playing basketball. Oh, God. It's Chien Pao is Chris Paul. Or just use the abbreviation POW. At least just put POW. Okay. I just got one new follower on TikTok. Look at that. Alright, so let's watch this Z game. Let's see. So, Zeke's Terra type is going to be Tornadus Aetherian with a Terra Fighting. Ooh, very interesting. Terra Fighting is crazy. And then Loki Killer here is going to have Terra Dark. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know this team. We're going to see a turn 1 Chili Reception out into this Titan on the Hatterene as it does click a very strong Life Orb Giga Drain. Holy moly. Ice Spinner is going to pop. We're going to see a Trick Room or just a Draining Kiss to get back a ton of health. It does look like you are in range potentially. Yeah, it does go down. These like offensive lead Hatterenes or like early game Hatterenes have been killing it for Zeke lately. I've been killing it. Chris Paul's never getting a read. I hope he's married at least. He did go to the Warriors. Unfortunately, as your boy is a Warriors fan, I do know that. I was not super happy about the Chris Paul acquisition. Out comes good old Jeff Simmons, the Iron Hands. It eats that up for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Out comes Garganackle. That doesn't resist fighting. Salt Cure is going to chip away at this thing, which is nice at the very least. And Loki might be the best option. No, I think it's still better to go Enam, but not the end of the world. Drain Punch, as this thing does protect. Do you Thunder Punch on the Enam coming in? Let's see it. No, I mean, I guess you could just use this later. Just switch out. Come back in. Do I get time to drop my game again, or is there already a backlog? So, Noah, if your game hasn't been dropped yet, just go ahead and go to the channel in the Discord server, stream replay queue under OGDL. Drop your game. I'm trying to get to as many as I can today. I think your opponent might have dropped your game. I'm not 100% sure. I forget what your showdown name is. Let's see. If it's Noah the Numbat, I do have it. If it's Noah the Numbat, I do have it. Other than that, if it's not, then I would go drop it. Yeah, no cloak on the hands, yeah. So you saw it? Okay, cool. Sick. Alright, let's keep going. We see an Earth Power into the Torn, so good pivot there. Out comes Overquill, which is a flimsy Torn check at best. We do see a Sludge Bomb. Now, I guess it's a good Sludge Bomb pivot in particular. Terra Fighting Focus Plus only does 31. This has to be Assault Vest. Has to be Assault Vest. Yeah, I got into the queue, Noah. Tell me, there's a million Noahs in the league, I will say. A million Noahs. We do see a Grass Knot from the Enamorous taking out the Palafin. Holy moly, Special Fin just got eaten alive. Flash Cannon from the Heatran. Oh my goodness, this Edam is going crazy. Is this a Assault? It has to be Assault Vest. We're gonna Rapid Spin, knock out this thing, which is pretty cool. And honestly, this Pokemon is looking pretty shiesty right now as well. Especially with the Sturdy. It can be really obnoxious for this endgame. We're gonna pivot out on the Surf into a Psyshock. Ooh, that's not good. We're gonna Thunder Punch here. Do a ton of damage, go down here. Pretty tough because Hans was really good here. Donphan comes out next. They do sack it off though. I don't know if that was the play. I think Slowking was a very viable win condition. Out comes the Lilligant. It is going to Victory Dance on an Ice. Okay. Crit brings it down to Sturdy. Are we going to see an Endeavor? We do not. This goes down. Okay, Torn. Any Torningtons? Any Torningtons in the chat? Leaf Blade does not knock it out. Sludge Bomb is going to take him down. Okay. Out comes Overquill next, right? Now it's a matter of hitting Focus Blast. One Focus Blast. Facade. Two Focus Blasts. Are we going to hit the third one? We are going to... Oh, it's Terra Blast at the last slot. Very big clutch from Torn. Torn went crazy. I super questioned the Terra Fighting for a while. But I guess outside of the Slowking, the fighting resists were limited. So it ends up working out there. Oh, and Smells. No, I don't. I'm also Noah. Why is there so many Noahs? Dude, I have no idea. I noticed that. There's like, I think 4 different people named Noah in the league. Like, there might be a Noah per gen. Do you like playing Gen 5 or not? Oh, I love me some Gen... I think Gen 5 OU is one of the most fun tiers in the, that's ever existed. I love playing Gen 5 OU. And, like, the vanilla games are my favorite ones. I love them. But, yeah. No, immense. I'm in Roaring Moon. Yeah, clutch Terra Blast. Yeah, that's a very clutch Terra Blast. Very clutch Torn there. It looks like the Torn was AV as well. I'm pretty sure it was. Unless it just didn't have Hurricane, it was like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was AV, though, based on the damage we were saying. Also, if that was Poison Jab on the thing, I'm pretty sure he also could have won in that instance, but... And Torn clutched. Alright, next we have Dracogon versus Yuno. Let's see. We have... Dracogon has Terra's Fairy. Oh my god, these... Terra type, you guys are gonna fuck with me. I'm gonna say it wrong. We have Terra Fairy, Wellington the Drago, and then Yuno has Terra Water on the Aleki, which is pretty interesting here, but it makes sense, actually. Terra Water's really good. Into Rotom plus Tusk, that's super obnoxious. So we are going to lead off with our Drago into the Qianpao. Immediate Terra Fairy on a Crunch. Oh no! Draco's going to blow him up. Oh, he Sash lead. Okay. So we're pretty okay. That's a Life Orb lead as well. We're going to save that because it does do really solid in this game. Pivot out. Go into our Sucker Punching Samurott here. Knock it out. Out comes the Aleki, which takes a ridiculous amount of damage from that Sucker Punch. It might be banded, to be completely honest. It's going to go down to a Volt Switch, though. Out comes Meloetta into Enamorous. Mudsdale's going to pivot in, take a fat Moonblast. That has to be Assault Vest. That has to be Assault Vest. Come on, Noah's, let's win all of our divisions. It's just a struggle when people used to use Stab Terrors and you have no idea what Mon is. That's also true. That's tough for me. There's so many things. Guy like me doesn't miss 3 Focus Blasts, so true. Choose Drago Terra's no more Aleki with Terra sounds Terra Water big scare, yeah. No, 100%. Like, Aleki goes crazy here, so I'm very curious to see who ends up pulling this one out. AV Muds was very, very cool. We see a body press here. Nice little neutral click. Surprised there was no Stone Edge there, but not the end of the world. We're going to see yet another body press. This Mudsdale is basically dead with it being burned. So, pretty tough. We're going to see Reflect, so maybe it's dual screens Rotom. You see a light screen here? No, just a hard Drago. Interesting. I mean, 2%, so that makes sense, actually. 2 fucking %. Draco is going to knock this thing out. I don't care about your Assault Vest. Fairy, we're going to have the drop right here. Out comes a Volt. It doesn't kill. No, this is Assault. Wait. No way Aleki is that bad, right? How did that do that little? It's Life Orb. It's at 55. In my head, I'm like, this kills. 37, bro? Got Me Wet, the Tauros comes in on an Earth Power and gets crit too. Very, very brutal. Are we going to see a Trailblaze? Just a Raging Bull to pop the screen, which also makes sense, to be fair. Gonna get a little bit of leftovers back, but now you're not a very good Tusk check, so you might as well just sack it off. Yeah, totally fair. But again, look at this Aleki. Aleki goes crazy. Brave Bird is scarfing, it's going to knock it out. Oh, never mind. Oh, no. Klefki comes out next. It's going to come out on this Rotom here. It looks like it is Calm Mind Keys. Oh no, is Keys going to bring it back? This doesn't look like it's a very offensive Rotom. It might not even have Overheat. It Wisped. It is Overheat. 44 only. Oh, we need a crit. We need a crit. Because we see the Double Dance popping. Oh no. Out comes Enam. I don't think you can beat this, my friend. I think we're just going to see... Holy specs. Sword Power does kill. It does live the burn, but I don't think it's enough for Tusk, obviously. Ice Spinner is going to knock it out. I guess just in case it's like a Magnet Rise set. We're going to see a close combat into the Meloetta. Meloetta is going to Relic Song, though. Oh my goodness, what a crazy endgame. I don't think it matters because Scarf Lucha should be able to clean up the game. But very, very close offensive one. That one was a lot of fun. That one was a lot of fun. That was really cool. Scarf Lucha ended up coming up clutch. Outspeeding the Aleki and knocking it out with a Brave Bird is pretty damn nice. That was pretty cool. Very, very cool stuff, guys. Alright, we have Bully versus Duocabra here. Let's see the Terra typings. We see Terra Trode, baby. Or not Terra Trode. Damn it. We see Terra Flying, Terra Ground, Electric, Normal. Maybe it's Ment. I want to say it's Ment. It could not be. And then on Duocabra's side, we have Terra Flying on the Sneasler. Very interesting to see how this goes. We have lead treads into Dunsparce. Great lead for you. We're going to see a glare. It's going to get parried, but not the end of the world. It's definitely something that we can adjust from. Earthquake, if we click it here, is very nice. You can see a knock into the Scarf Gren. Also incredible in this game. We're going to just go ahead and stay in here. As a Rapid Spin comes out, we are not allowing hazards up on our side. Not today into this Max Spadef Fort Lift Certified. Holy moly, that did nothing. Out comes Rillaboom this next turn. It's going to eat up a Surf. If this is Scarf, you're in a pretty bad spot. Let's see. It is leftovers, though. U-turn's going to pop, but no stab because of how Protean works this gen. Lead Seed is unfortunately going to miss on the Easy Bake Oven coming in. I need Noji Salute emote. Dude, we do need Noji Salute emote. I think we might be at the point where we can add more emotes eventually. I do want to get some commissioned, too. Maybe when I have a little bit more, I want to get some more commissioned, and I'll let the server vote on, like, emotes that they want. We are just going to see Torch Song into the Soundproof Trode, baby. Demon Skeledirge check. That's Trode, baby. It's Trode season. We see a sub on a para. Oh, no. It probably has Shadow Ball. You're going to see a Leech here, right? The only issue, though, isn't this walled by Rillaboom? I'm pretty sure Rillaboom can just come in, right? Rillaboom can just come in, right? Yeah. I guess you get off a big hit on it, though. As it U-turns out. So it's not like the end of the world. You probably want to knock. If you're Jewel-Carver, we're going to see a Thunder Wave. Okay. And I guess you could technically beat it in that way. I'm just going to sub down fucking his Trode team. Boomhauer. I also love Boomhauer's nickname. That is a good Trode nickname. I'm here for it. Okay, we Protect. Does this thing have a fucking attacking move? Oh my god, it doesn't have an attacking move. What are you doing? What are you doing to him? Why are you switching? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this can't beat the Rillaboom. I mean, you might be able to... Oh, sorry. You might be able to PP stall it. We go out to Immense. We're going to take a nice little Intim on this Sneasler. And we're going to be red card. Oh, that's very clean. Also, Noah, I'm noticing... Or, Jewel-Carver, I'm noticing... You brought a Grassy Seed on your Sneasler this week. I know we were talking about that a little bit in the last week's stream, like on utilizing Unburden and stuff like that better, and maybe going Seed or White Herb and things like that. And I saw you did that this week. That's a very good job. I like that. Good stuff. Very good stuff. That is super stalled Trode. That is super stalled Trode. We're going to Air Slash into the Annihilate right here. We're Terra Flying, doing a ton of damage. Shout out to Special Bulky Ment. Very good usage of it. I think people sleep on the bulky aspect of Ment a ton. This thing is definitely going to have Pump or Surf or Flamethrower or something. Ice Spinner's not going to KO because we're bulky as hell. We might as well just spam Roost until we get healthy, right? Yeah, nice little para. I mean, I'm clicking it again. What really breaks this thing? I probably would have roosted again, to be fair, but doesn't really matter too much. Hoopa's going to come out this next turn. I guess we can just kind of stay in and get our chip. Yeah, it does show Ice Punch. I mean, can you beat this 1v1 if you don't get crits? You might be able to. Yeah, Drain Punch is still going to be resisted. So, fun fact, I learned this when I played Jack last season. When you roost as a flying type with your Terra, you don't lose your flying type. Which is stupid. Next up, Pressure Stall Sneasler. So true. Subtoxic Sneasler, baby. We're going to see the Ice Punch. It doesn't look like you're beating a 1v1, unfortunately. But you can come back in on Rillaboom later, so it's a fair save. Go under Gren. And I guess you just get up a Spike here, right? Yeah, very good Spike. Knowing that the Rillaboom is probably not going to want, or the Hoop is not going to want to die this next turn. Terra Flying here, as we can just Dire Claw, knock out this thing, which is definitely fair. Electrode is going to come out. I'm pretty sure you're just going to spam the Dire Claw, right? Though, I don't know. I don't think you should. Because if this thing gets Thunder Wave, one of your best threats at winning this game, because it totally can still win, is going to get parried. Because you can just go Rillaboom and wall this. I know it's slow, but you might as well, right? You've seen he can't touch you. You get this KO here, but this is probably one of your best win conditions at this point. We're going to Rapid Spin this next turn. We can see an Acrobatics, Terra Flying. We do. It does not knock out the Bulky Tusk. Say Toxic Kings. You don't lose your Terra type no matter what. Yeah, so can't remove the Terra type. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Thematically, I just think it's stupid. I think it's dumb. You can get to work the same way as all the other typings. We're going to Volt here. This thing is actually really, really demonic. Very, very annoying Pokemon. But because we got the spin-off, this Mence looks incredible again. Like, again, not really much wants to take it on. We're going to U-turn, go out into our Hoopa. And I guess we get an Ice Punch here, right? We get a pretty free Ice Punch here. Dunsparce is actually going to be the pivot. The absolute monster that he is going to come in for free. And then what do we click from here? I'm pretty sure you're walled by Dirge, but... Oh, nice double in Immense. Free Air Slash. And the Spike is making a big difference right now. The Spike is making a big difference right now. Torch Song is going to do a lot, but you do 2-hit KO with that Terraflying Air Slash. Yeah, and we don't miss. Very clean stuff. Yeah, we're going to go back on to Dunsparce, doing the work. Exactly what he needs to. Now, any normal move we have, we can just click. Right? And we're just going to Glare, which I guess is a safe play, not the end of the world. Because you can always go Mence here. Oh, we're actually going to Headbutt. Oh, I was going to say, don't do it to him. Don't do it to him, done. Rotom comes out. I mean, there's a lot of pivots into this thing. Like, even if it spams Leech Seed, there's just not enough pieces to keep it healthy. Right? Oh. He's going to knock off into the boots, which we don't really need at this point anymore. Protect is going to come out, which means it is going to get out of range, except we have the Nasty Plot on the Rotom, and that makes it a wrap. That makes it a wrap. I'm pretty sure that's a wrap. I'm very happy with Terramence. Shout out to Mephisto for suggesting to me. Yeah, no, Terramence is incredible. It's very good, especially in a free Terra format where you're being creative with it too. Like I said, you're not bringing DD, Scarf Moxie, Herder every week. You're bringing special. You brought Iron Defense week 1. Like you're building very well with it, and you're building with Terramence the way that you're supposed to be doing. So let's see if he can flinch it out to get you some diff. He sure can. Atta baby Mence. That's my mascot. That's my mascot. Very clean stuff. You played that one very, very well. You play that one very, very well, Noah. You play one very well. I should say it works in favor of Burnout, but yeah. I guess it works. Yeah, I guess. Well, it kind of works in favor of Roost. Like, a lot of times you don't want to lose your flying typing in some instances. It's kind of iffy. Very happy with how my first league is going. Yeah, you would not be able to tell that this is your first ever draft league if you were looking from the outside in. So, I'm definitely impressed. I think you've done very well. I've been enjoying your videos on it as well. I think your production quality has been very good for a guy who's just starting to upload draft quality or draft content. Did you upload this game yet? Let me check. I don't know if you did. I haven't uploaded. I at least haven't seen it. Let's see. OGDL vids. I don't think you have. Let's see. No, you haven't yet. But I'm looking forward to it when you do. Not yet? Oh, there you go. Hoping to get it out tomorrow. Nice. Terramence is the best Terramon available, I think. Oh, that's a hot take. I think there's a lot. But yeah. I know it's extremely skilled developing. Yeah, no, he's done really, really well so far. Really, really well. Again, I've been impressed. Again, a lot of times when you see people first start draft, they kind of default to very typical, stereotypical sets, and you're going to see a lot of forced setup sets that typically work in like OU, or just like four sets that typically work in OU. But bringing like defensive, red card, Terraflying Salamence shows like a level of building maturity that you usually don't see from people when they first start. So, yeah. Alright, we have Dashing versus Tai Sato here. Dashing's Terramon is going to be Terra Dragon Volcarona. Interesting. And then we're going to have from Sato's side, Terra Grass Urshifu. I think that's Rapid. Rapid Shifu. But we're going to go ahead and see the U-turn out on the Pult into probably the AV Ursaluna. Nope, it's just leftovers, which is fair. Hurricane is going to come out into it. Does not do that much damage, to be completely honest, and we can kind of just click Body Slam. Now, I will say, because of this, you are immensely weaker to Pult. Oh, we'll rest, though. Okay. A little bit of a risky rest, but that's fair. Here's your Hurricane. That does a shit ton. Holy offensive Zapdos. We're going to U-turn this next turn into another Hurricane. Ancient Power. Yeah, I mean, Gudril was probably the pivot in general, initially. Taking that damage on your Thunders doesn't seem super worth it, but not too big of a deal. See a Dragon Tail forcing out the Garg out into the Zapdos again. Discharge just kind of baiting for a pair, I suppose. Another Dragon Tail comes out. Then Demon Toadstool has arrived. Out comes Lilligant Hisui. It is going to get knocked off here. Lose its Wide Lens, which is a little bit scary. And then out comes Scizor on a Victory Dance. Now, I'm wondering if you can... Oh, my God. That kills. That kills? I don't think Sneasler is the best Terrabomb, but I think in the context of it's the final boss. It has been massacring. Sneasler and Espathra have been massacring this league right now. So that goes out. It is Scarf Pulp, but they overplay and U-turn. No, just attack it. Just attack it. Oh no, it's so sad. Draco is so free too. Like, I feel like you just Draco there. I know that you're like saying, they'll scout for Scarf because I went into it, but like, just Draco. If they switch, it's unresisted, you know? There's no dragon resist. It's gonna fry? I guess so. That's crazy strong, but yeah, we are gonna see a static here, which is definitely nice. Shifu Rapid Strike is gonna come out. Let's see, does this Surging Strike knock it out? It doesn't even kill. Oh no, why are we refusing to go into Pult? We're refusing to go into Pult. It does Trailblaze and knock it out. We get a little bit lucky at the end there with the para, but it's okay. Out comes the Terra Dragon. We are going to Surging Strikes this thing. Probably get burned, right? No, it's definitely Punching Glove. Quiver Dance is gonna pop. I mean, does this win? Terra Grass. Terra Blast Dragon is Demon. No, it close combated. That was demonic. Out comes Gren. He's gonna just click Dark Pulse into the Toad Scroll, who is walling him. Ice Beam does not. It does not wall him. I lied. He died really fast. It is Battle Barn, gets hit with Life Orb, but this is Scarf Pulse, so we are going to be able to U-turn once. Sack off Garg, I suppose. Or I guess you can actually just, like, try and recover, right? No, you do die surf. That's fair. We're going to go down here. And what? Out into Pult. I don't know if that was the play. We're going to Dragon Darts here. Do a lot of damage. We don't die with the Dragon Pulse. That's if you like fire move there like a Dawn. True. The Dragon resist for Scissor, so it made sense. No, that's fair. Dragon Tail does knock him out. Next out comes Shifu. See Surging Strikes. Shell Armor means it does not crit. Okay, out comes Thundy. U-turn does knock him out. You're gonna pull out a nice close 2-0 game. I think you played that pretty well. I think that was a good game. I think there were some missteps on both sides. I think they should have just Shadow Balled or Dracoed into your Lilligant because they showed they were Scarf. It would have meant they just had more pieces and more resources. It was the Bundle Hydreigon miss. Yeah, I got streamed already for that. I saw you talking about it in Joey's stream the other day too. It was a tough one. The Bundle miss into the Hydra miss. Or you click Dragon Tail, he could have missed. The Dragon Pulse got disabled. So maybe it didn't have another attack? I don't know. It sounds like the other team didn't have a fairy. That honestly might have been it. So. Okay, next up we have Agency Soldier versus the Shark Finnegan. I'm going to watch from Shark side because they were here earlier. I don't know if they're still here, but if they are, hello. Agency Soldiers, Terra is going to be Terra Mence with Fairy. And then Finnegan's is going to be Terra Dark Moon? Not 100% sure. Only out was that Urshu was bluffing, She was bluffing Gren Scarf, which we're done, my friend. Yeah, that's true. Terra Dark Moon versus Terra Fairy Mence in this game. Let's see, you are here. Okay, nice. Moon versus Mence, my two guys, my two dude fellas and pals. We see a Reflect and a Light Screen. Look at just the mirrors of this game. And do a Light Screen into the Mence. Terra Fairy's gonna happen. We're gonna Iron Defense in his face. Oh no. This isn't gonna do any damage. Does not do any damage. We're just going to DD again. Oh, no. Yeah, that's scary. I won't lie to you. It is... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a little scary. We're going to dual wing beat. It does not do a lot because of the Reflect, which is pretty tough. SD is going to come out. You save this, right? Yeah, you save it. Goes into Umbreon, which is fair because Umbreon sucks. I guess it's really good here, though, for the Spectre. But Spectre in general is kind of ass here. You have Grimmsnarl plus Ursaluna. I'm actually very surprised it ended up coming. Very surprised it ended up coming. We have a Thief on the hard Golden Go. Hold on. Good play. That was shiesty. Because we do see, we see a close combat into this. And then on the Golden Go pivot, you click a very nasty Thief. Very good play there. Very good play. Oh my god, I got blown up, dude. Good play. Out comes Rillaboom into the Uxie. Very surprised that that forced that out. I guess, like, Banded Woodhammer kill? Right? I guess Banded Woodhammer killed? Very good Thief play. We see a drum beating. That's, like, must be... That's not even Banded. That's just offensive ass Rillaboom. Or, like, not very fizz def folksy. Rocks are gonna go up. Yet another drum beating happenings. Out comes the hands. We're just gonna knock off this thing's item. This is kind of how you get to play around hands. It's just like getting rid of its item and like whittling it down. This thing's such a monster. It's gonna Iron Defense this turn. Does this thing just cook? Does this thing just cook? Body Press Oko. Yeah, good night. Out comes Grimmsnarl. The Snarl. Body Press is gonna do 75 through screen. Sucker Punch is not going to work. We're going to get another Iron Defense up. Oh my goodness. Does this thing just win? I think this is the team that I had to replace this week, right? Did you make someone drop, Shark? You make someone drop? This is the team I had to replace. Body Press just Okos. Yeah, there's a rep. Is Terra Fairy Immensely. I don't want to be safe. No, that's definitely fair. If they went into it, they must have thought they could kill. I think that's totally fair. It wasn't like you were super weak to Rillaboom. Maybe end up throwing a little bit of diff because of it, but doesn't matter. I'd rather secure the win, and it's not like you didn't win with a lot of diff here. I'm pretty sure you made this guy drop, so thanks. But yeah, definitely a good one. Okay. Yeah, he did. That's tough. That is tough. And then he was like, I think I saw him like complaining about like Terra Ments in the chat after. Okay. I didn't mean to make up for you're all good. I'm just kidding with you. I'm just joking with you. I know you didn't mean to make him drop. Okay, next we have Eden versus Sick. Let's see. We have Terra Isoleki versus Terra Water. Landers. Ooh, that could be a potential little mind game. Stefano's a cool guy. I'm excited to see him in the league. Yeah, he seemed really excited. He wanted to get the last spot too, but he just missed getting it from Hawaiian Shaman. So I'm glad that he ended up being ready to take the team as I pinged replacements. He's the first one. I always just do first come, first serve when it comes to that stuff. So we're going to see sub bulk up. Oh no. I think I want to watch from this side. Oh, Lenaud. Oh, Lenut. Oh no, it's dual screens, but does it matter? He's going to keep setting up. Oh no. Why is bulk up Landers going crazy this week? In both games. It went nuts. Just another one. Why not? Just one more. Earthquake. 83 through the reflect. Goodness gracious. It just Terras. Subs again. This isn't going to break sub even a hit. Oh my god, Lenaud's going crazy. This just wins if it's crunch, right? It's going to vault onto Moltres. Sub. Smackdown. Hold on, sorry, my dogs are barking. I need to make sure they're good. Hold on a sec. Guys! Why are we barking? Come here. Everybody say hi to Snowy. She's being a little shit. Oh, Snowy. Damn bad. I'm the mailman or something. I don't know. He was angry about something. All three it carried. Yeah, it's gone crazy in every single game. Hold on. I see a Snowy on camera now. Should be. Everybody say Snowy. Say hi, Snowy. Say hi. You annoyed? She's mad because I took her out of the front room where she was barking out the window. And getting your brother worked up. What the dog doing? She's fucking barking. Okay. Let's see if she actually lays on my lap. Or if she gets annoyed and tries to cause havoc on my bed. Lay down. Jeez. You almost fell. What is going on? Okay. Go lay down. She's good. She's good. Okay. So it looks like my dog, Honey. Oh, I love my little dog. She's good now. She's laying on the corner of the bed. Okay. Let's get back to it. We do see the Volt. Probably going to see a sub. Yeah, because, I mean, if it Thunderbolt, it just gets rocked. So it EQs. It's not Scarf Lenaud, or Urshifu. This thing comes out. I mean, do we just sub again? Use Earthquake and Oko to Decidueye from full. Holy shit, dude. This thing comes out. You can just save it. Hard Heatran. Yeah, you just Fire Move here, yeah? Yeah, Magma blows this thing up. I mean, this Landers went fucking buck wild. It happens. I mean, the set was a really good bring in this matchup. It was a very good bring. They're going to Thunderbolt. Magma is going to knock this thing out, too, afterwards. Yeah, I mean, it was Lando fucking Heatran story. Did it lead? That shit led. Those are games that feel good. If you're sick, that game feels real good after. All right, Noah, we got your game right here. Let's go ahead, take a quick look skis. We are going to see lead Rillaboom and lead Quackleval and see if we can pick up on Terra types potentially. We can't? No, it's Terra Magnezone, Terra Fire Magnezone, into Terra Water Chi-Yu. This is a banger, I'm telling you right now. Oh, I'm excited. Let's see it. Alright, so Rillaboom leads into the Quackleval. Gary comes out on a knockoff. It's going to lose its leftovers. A bit unfortunate, but it gets it back via passively in the terrain. U-turn's going to make this guy go out into Amoonguss. Okay, Applacid. It is Covert Cloak on the Amoonguss. Very cool bring. We really respected Appleton. I love the Appleton respect. Out comes the Magnezone. It's going to Volt Switch out this next turn on a, I'm assuming a Spore. No, he's going to Stomping Tantrum. I guess it is Terra Fire Magnezone, so it does cover both. But this thing can't really touch you. So, I mean, Amoonguss is going crazy right now. He just talks like, yeah, you don't really need to overplay, right? You don't really need to overplay. Terra Blast is going to come out, 61, decent amount. Stomping Tantrum is going to do 56. And because, also, I want to mention this. I don't know if people noticed this in the game. But because that Toxic failed the turn prior, Stomping Tantrum is double power that turn. So that's why it did so much to Magnezone despite no special attack. This thing eats a Volt Switch, which tells me it might be an Assault Vest Bro. Dondozo is going to come out on Demon Qianpao. Take a decent little 26, but it's not Helmet, so I think good thing to know. Body Press is not going to do enough to the Appleton. Gallade's going to double in on the Rillaboom coming in, actually. Sacred Sword does 82, as Woodhammer is going to pick a trade for both of them. So 2 big threats gone for both teams. I will say that Loki might be better for the opponent side because Rillaboom was a fucking monster in this game, offensively. It was, like, impossible to hit. Cloak was for Flash Kid and Mag and Shadow Ball Gengar drops because it was Spadef. No, you should have just said it was for Appleton. That would have been funnier. You could have just said it was for Appleton. We do Trailblaze into this very physically defensive Quackleval. As a U-turn comes out, the Yancey comes in. Okay, Balloon. Guess we don't want that popped. We're going to go ahead, take this Stone Axe. Rocks are going to go up, which are very unfortunate for the opponent. Citrus Berry is going to pop. But I guess we can potentially get a spin-off here. But if it gets a spin-off, then, you know, this thing's dying and you can get it up later. Aqua Step is not going to kill this very bulky Cleavor. But I don't think another Trailblaze does either. We're going to U-turn out this turn. Out into Slowbro. Aqua Step. I guess we can get up our rocks later, which is good to know. Rapid Spin's going to come out. We're just going to Light Screen. Taunt, okay. No Slack Off allowed. U-turn does not kill in this instance. Qianpao is going to be the switch in. We are going to see a Future Sight pop. Okay. So, out comes Dondozo on this crunch. Again, not taking that much damage, to be completely honest. As it does rest, showing to probably be Rest Talk. It's for Appleton to Acid and Dragon Combo my team. Trust that it was accounted for. There you go. Okay, well, at least we can see you at least prep for it. A lot of people don't prep for Big Appleton. Terra Blast is going to come out. It's going to knock out Amoonguss. This Magnezone is a big, big threat up to this point. Though I am surprised we went Chi-Yu here instead of going Appleton or Cleavor, because Cleavor got up its rocks. If it hit the Magnezone, nothing switches into, what do you call it, Stone Axe either. And chipping down the Dia is really nice for this Chi-Yu because Chi-Yu doesn't kill it from where it's at right now, right? So we do see a Terra Water and a Terra Blast into another Flamethrower. It might have been the play to click Terra Blast again to bluff choice, potentially, for later, but, you know, it happens. We're just going to Terra Blast into this Diancie. It does do it a shit ton of damage. Oh my goodness. As another Terra Blast is going to knock it out. However, it does look like Qianpao will be able to potentially come in and revenge. Dozo should come in. Or we just sack off Cleavor. Also fair. We don't want to get defense drop into crit. Definitely fair. Dozo's going to come out. Magnezone. I mean, Dozo should win, right? Especially if it gets a good Sleep Talk here. It does not, which is really scary. Okay, we sack off Slowbro. Good play. But now we can go into Chi-Yu. We're going to go Qianpao. Do we Flamethrower? We Terra Blast, bring it down to 2%. Oh no, this is a 50-50 and a half, dude. Because if they make the double out into Dozo, or like into Magnezone on your Dozo, you lose the game. Thunderbolt just picks one, and then Chi-Yu kills the other one. Or, what do you call it? Chien-Pao kills the other one. Because, like, they would have to sack off the Dozo, then you would go into Chi-Yu and kill. Yeah, like, this is really scary. If they make the double, are you going to call it? Oh, no. Dozo does come in. Good double. Good double. Very good double. Man, that was a tough one. Very good double. Because, yeah, now Chien-Pao should win. This isn't Scarf. And you didn't show Scarf earlier. Are you sure that you weren't Scarf earlier? Yeah. Very good double there. Very good double. That was a good game, though. Welcome to Salamence, Fat Alpert. I almost said Father Lapert again. Thank you so much for becoming a member, dude. I really appreciate that. I'll watch your game next if we haven't watched yours already. I don't think we have. I'll get you the role in the Discord. And remember, once a month you get some prep help. So that'll be dope. All right, give me 1 second. I think our family's home. And Psycho here wants to go say hi. Go tell them. Say bye, chat. Say bye, chat. Hey, relax. Is your family home? Okay. 1 sec. Never mind, we're back. Was I wrong on banger status? No, you were not. That was a very good game. I'm very impressed with that endgame double. I know it seems like in hindsight you're like, he's going to make the double or blah, blah, blah. But in that moment, that's super nerve-wracking. I'm going to hold Snowy for a minute because they haven't walked inside yet and they'll get all annoyed with each other for barking. Huh. Yeah. Can you relax? Let's sit on my lap. I know Iggy's barking. Here, let you lick my hand or something. But yeah. As fast as Mom being 100 speed 11 just run enough bulk on Pow to live there. Yeah. I mean, that was incredible. That was a really, really good game. That was a really good game. Probably one of my favorites to speak. You were in a pretty tough spot for a while, too. I think getting up rocks would have potentially been the difference. I don't know if you're a Boots Pow, but getting up rocks for the Magnezone would have potentially been a big difference maker. Hence why I said maybe going Cleavor there to get up the Trailblaze for Revenge the Magnezone earlier might have been better. It also would have put Diancie in range of Chi-Yu if it went hard into it. So that's another thing to mention. But, yeah. Alright, hold on. We gotta find Fat Albert's game if he's uploaded it. There it is. Bang. And Boots Pal? Okay. Well, that's good at least. But yeah, I think maybe him getting up his rocks would have been really, really clutch. Or Rock for the Smash Magnezone, yeah. It's all hindsight things though, right? Like, it wasn't a bad play to go Chi-Yu instead. It's just that there's different, like, optimal plays. Have you ever noticed when you put your hand under a dog's chin, they'll, like, put their hand on it? They're like, like this? I don't know if you guys can see. I just put my hand underneath. She's like, okay, I put my head here. Okay. So, next up we have Fat Albert's game against H Gamer Moment. Whoa, Walt. Relax. Relax. Promise. I promise they'll be in soon. I promise it's okay. Okay. That being said, let's go ahead and watch. What do we got Terra types-wise? Water, electric, psychic, ground, fairy. So something with a stab typing, I'm not sure. And then on Walt's team. Change Terra Captain to Glade after this week. What is it this week? Is it Gren? Or maybe it didn't come. Then we have ground, dark, psychic, water, rock, fire. I'm pretty sure Walt's Terra Captain at this point was still Pikachu, and he just changed that shit. If I sacked Bro before Cleaver, it would have gotten at least a kill and removed the 50-50. Yeah, I think just getting up the rocks earlier too would have been like a big one, but it was a really good game. Like very, very close. Rocks are going to go up in front of this Glade's face and just fucking nukes the ass elf. Good night, brother. King Gambit's going to come out next. It is Scarf Gambit. Very interesting. I mean, that doesn't kill from here, though. So it is going to go down. This lead Gallade is just killing everything. Yeah, it was still a Pikachu. More Lanaud gameplay. It is more Lanaud gameplay. Big broken Lanaud. There's like 8 turns that can... Oh, yeah, for sure. Leaf Storm does a ton of damage into Lanaud. It is going to pick the KO there, but that's good damage. I mean, look at something like Gren now. What does Gren have counterplay-wise? If this is Grass Knot, it cooks. Or if it's Specs, like, it super cooks. Grass Knot's going to come out. It does not knock it out. Oh, no. We're going to yawn, though. Thank God he didn't body press, because this thing is so close to winning. Like, on its own. It is so close to winning. You're going to see the Zapdos pivot in. We're going to go hard Donphan, which makes sense. We can probably just get off a very free Spin or Earthquake. Either one works. I think probably Spin in this instance, right? Or just a knockoff. That works too. I guess you're not very weak to rocks, the team you have right now. Yeah, this looks like a body bag right now. Close Combat's going to do a lot of damage because it looks like it's banned in Lycanroc, but that's fine. We're going to knock this thing out. And then from here, I think actually Donphan... No. This thing's at full. It lives. Yeah, 83. Offensive Donphan going crazy right now. It is Curse. Okay. Walt. Brother. Never mind, it does win. Donphan does clean. Yeah, I knew he forgot. I was AV soundproof. More snowy content. More snowy content indeed. My family just got home. Like, Cooper just got home from school. So they're all worked up waiting for them to come in, and they always take an hour to walk inside. So I'm holding her for a couple more minutes until they come in. But yeah, I mean, that was played very well. I didn't even get to see half your team. I mean, lead Gallade came and just killed 73 things. Gren went crazy. Electrode kind of like died and, allowed for a pivot into, the offensive Gren. And then Donphan cooked too. Hold on, are they home? Go. Okay. Ooh. Alrighty. Let's jump into the next. It looks like right now we have... Hold on one sec, buddy. I'm streaming. I'll be out in a couple minutes, okay? Let's see. What's the last game we have queued? Super Bench versus Hawaiian Shaman. Let's see. Is there any other games? Nope. So it looks like we have 4 more total. Let's go ahead and watch them. Alright. Fanboy Hooters versus Sir D. Check it out. D. Alright. Terra Typings. We have more Appleton gameplay, which is really what we came here for. Terra Fire Mold, Ground, Water, Poison, Terra Fairy Moon, into Terra Water, Garg. Alright, so we are going to pivot out on the Appleton into the Terra Water aspect. This is going to get up its pretty early rocks. Very free Apple. Actually. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, that's pretty fucking scary. We are going to see an Iron Head there. No Night Slash. It was a pretty unfortunate set of circumstances because it did a lot of damage to whatever came in. I guess we do have Quackleval, which isn't the end of the world, but yeah, thankfully the Mulch is able to put in some work. We're going to see a U-turn on the Reflect from the Slowking. Out comes Big Demon Apple again. The only issue is we come in and we click Apple Acid. It's Demon Bisharp time. Out comes the Zarude. He's going to SD up here on a Dragon Tail, so it is forced out immediately, which is good. Out comes the Garg. Apple Acid. Out into the fucking Bisharp again. Oh no. Let's go first. I'm here to see mine. You'll be the end of the stream too. Stone Edge is just going to blow it away. Good night. Oh my goodness, this Bisharp's going crazy. Out comes Quack. We're probably going to see a Rapid Spin or a U-turn. Yeah, makes sense. Bisharp is going crazy right now. I want you all to know it is going wild right now. You're going to see the booster speed into a Dragon Dance here. Okay, Reflect goes away. Terra Fairy, we're going to Dragon Dance again. Salt Cure is going to slowly whittle this thing down, but this should do it KO. Crunch. Just kidding. I lied. Why is Garg so bulky? This is so sad. You just spam recover now. Forever. Just click recover. I mean, that works too. Cue my game next. Shut up, John. I'm not queuing your game next. All your games suck. Actually, give me the exclusive, give me some exclusive John Jr. content. We'll watch it on stream first, and then I'll copyright you whenever you upload it. You want your final game so I can copyright you. We're going to see Grass Knot, Lando T, Joe Shiesty, Grass Knot, Lando T, as the Goodger's going to come out next on a U-turn, not take much damage. Slowbro is going to be the next mon to come out here, and this mon actually does really well here. It's very annoying. We're going to see a Thunder Wave. Interesting. I was thinking potentially like a Nasty Plot Colbur set. Could have went really crazy here. That's probably what I would have brought, is Nasty Plot Colbur here. There's 3 dark moves that you could potentially take, and then like Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower went nuts. Sludge Bomb is going to do a lot into the guard. You just click it again. I guess he can't really, though. Because, yeah, this thing's faster than you. I mean, you just spam until it clicks Salt Cure on you, I think. Or you can go Apple Thunder and recover. We're going to Draco. Okay. Night Slash does 24, so not a lot. So I guess you're okay against it as long as you never click Apple Acid while it exists, right? So we're going to recover. It is going to be Covert Cloak Appleton, so this was the guard check. I wanted to avoid a reset. If it's AV... It's AV as hell, the Lando. That's demon. But yeah, we're just going to U-turn out. And this thing's going crazy. Appleton comes out. It's just the Bisharp. The Bisharp is the only thing holding this back. We're going to see an Apple Acid there, knowing that like it can't really come in on Draco again. And you could just Dragon Tail it out. So that makes sense. We're going to Dragon Tail in this Crunch. Out comes Bisharp. It is going to be a Swords Dance set, which is very scary because you don't really have a great pivot out. Ironhead's going to pop. We are going to Dragon Tail. Okay. Valiant. Uh-oh. No fairy move? Or are we just double expecting the Slowbro? That also works. Crunch. It is Colbur, so I was right. Into a Thunder Wave. And then we're going to see a Sludge Bomb, yeah? No, double into Joe Shiesty the Landorus. Okay. Kudra is going to kind of check this thing, especially because it is clicking grass, not into the Garganachi. Earthquake does do 56. Are we going to see a para? No. That was a crit. That was a crit and it did 36. What? I would expect that to be the normal damage into AV. That's crazy, dude. Valiant's going to come in next. It is going to knock this thing out with a Liquidation. You do still have the Slowbro as a good check to this. That's something good to note, right? We're going to Sludge Bomb. Bisharp's going to come out. We go Appleton. That's tough because now we're not going to get a recover off. So good double by D here. Good double. Ironhead's going to do a ton. I underprepped the Appleton so much. Yeah, I mean, at least you have Bisharp. Bisharp was your saving grace. I actually think you would have gotten cooked by Appleton without Bisharp. Like, that was the only thing stopping. Close Combat is a clean 58, which is crazy damage. It must be, like, banded. It's, like, insane damage. Thunder Punch comes out. Slowking is going to be next. Thunder Wave, okay. There's a Thunder Wave, there's a way. Sludge Bomb, Para, Appleton, and Body Press, we're going to go down. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. The Appleton was the way to win that game. The Appleton was the way to win that game. Yeah, Salt Cures are going to make it to where, yeah, this thing just solos the last two. I think, if anything, you kind of had to go out into Quackleval here. So not the end of the world, but yeah, I mean, Aqua Step. If this thing gets parried, if these things get parried, hella, there is an out. Nope, there's not. So it is going to go down there. Yeah, Bandit Adamant. I figured with it doing 58. Now, there was a very slight, small scenario in which you locked. No, because Garg walls that shit too, because it locked into Aqua Step. Yeah, no, you were good. You were good. You were good for sure. Alright, next we have Sage here. Let's see. We're gonna have to watch these fast. I just realized it's 4:15. I gotta get going in a little bit here. But we have Sage here versus Skull Angel. Sage's Terramon, I believe, is gonna be Mence with Terra Ghost. And then Skull Angels is going to be Terra Electric Hydreigon. Very interesting. Okay, let's do it. You're gonna see Mesprit into the Mence lead. Immediate Terra on a Psychic that does a ridiculous amount. Terra Blast is going to do 84. That must be Scarf Mesprit, I would have to assume. It's going to just roost up here as a dual Wing Beat's just going to knock out Toadscroll. Oh, goodness. That's a ton of damage. Goldango comes out, kind of bluffing his Scarf at the very least, because Terra Blast would have obviously blown that thing up. Looks like we're good. That is you, Sage. That is you. See a U-turn out into the Enamorous. It's not Boots, too, so it takes Roxel's Ruin, and it's basically dead, right? You come in one more time. Yeah, it's not even Spec, so it doesn't even threaten this Vapo. Ice Beam is very free into the Hydra. Things are looking good for you right now. Tinglu's going to come back up, especially because you see this thing's Terra Electric. You know, you don't want to take the Terra Blast. U-turn's going to pop. Again, everything's just so low. Ruination brings this thing down to 2%. Probably don't want to get tricked. Oh, we do unfortunately let ourselves get tricked, which is definitely a bit tough. It's like one of the only lose conditions here. As we do double into Salamence on the Sneasler, which is good. Mesprit is going to go down to the rocks as we DD up. On the sack, out comes Enam. You see a Moonblast as it is Scarf, but it doesn't look like it matters. Down it goes. Goldango is going to drop this too. Yeah, this is a men's 6-0. That's a men's 6-0. Good positioning. Very good positioning. It was a little worrisome when I saw the thing get paired, but it was a good double into men's to get the Intim off, get the free DD, and just win. And just win. So that was very well done. I love the Terra Blast. I love the Terra Ghost set too. That's cool. It was a very smart bring. Looks like the Ghost just did not exist. Unless there's something on the bench. But even then, maybe Dueling Meat covered it. So, yeah, good stuff. Next up, we have Amel the Goat versus HJJ No. Let's see what Amel came up with this week. He is Terra Dragon to Dunsparce. This is the week of Terra Dragon. And HJJ has a Terra Flying Chiyu. We're going to see Lead Abomasnow into Garganachi. This thing is not Terra, so you can just freely attack it if you need to. Yeah, we are going to see an Energy Ball as Assault Cure props. Brings this thing down low. Yeah, it's truly a Terra Meds moment, for sure. So Titan is going to be next as an Aurora Veil comes out, so that's good. It kind of runs like, some kind of setup to Titan. Energy Ball is going to be spam, so this thing can't sub Belly Drum on you, which makes sense. Does Belly Drum up. Nice little Citrus Berry. It lives because of the Citrus Berry, which is good. Down to 14%. Ice Spinner is going to knock out the Abomasnow. I feel like Ice Spinner should get rid of screens, but that's just me. Overcloak for Sneasler. That makes sense too. Yeah, you just wall it and you always set up on it. No, that totally makes sense. Moxie's going to pop the Trailblaze into the +1 attack. Close Combat into the Air Balloon Sneasler this next turn. Brings it down very, very low as an Acrobatics is going to be able to knock it out. It is unburdened now as well, which is something to keep in mind. The Trio comes out and Sucker Punches. Knocks out the Sneasler, so very smart play. Slowking is going to be next up. Hard Dunsparce, my favorite. On a T-Wave, so good aggressive T-Wave by HJ No. Out comes Garganackle. You're probably just going to get up your rocks on this turn. Yeah. Garganackle does recover, but not the end of the world. This next turn, we're going to see Assault Cure. Into another pair. This Dunsparce is not allowed to move. Gardevoir is going to come out next. We see Purifying Salt. Into another Salt Cure. I'm very worried about this Chiyu, dude. She looks so scary with Dark Pulse. With Scarf. This shit damn near wins. You see a Protect, into a Wish, into a Protect, into a hard Dunsparce. Let's see. Salt Cure. It is Covert Cloak on the Dunsparce. We do see a Coil, and this looks pretty scary. We see Dragon Rush into the Goodra. Oh my god, I forgot that Amel brought Dragon Rush. He told me about this. It is Acid Armor Goodra. It Acid Armors again. You're going to see a Coil. And then the Terra Dragon into a Body Press. But it doesn't look like this thing can really boost past it, right? Draco is going to knock it out. Just kidding, it can. Oh my gosh, does Amel win? Or does he lose? I think he loses to this Goodra. This is so sad. Amel, no! Amel lost his first game with his double done team. Yeah, this thing should cook. Draining Kiss does nothing. Gonna draw speed. Iron Head. Good set, too, by the way, by HJJ No. Draco mixed was very smart. Yeah. You just body press here, right? There's Iron Head. I mean, that works, too. Rip the done. I know. You got Draco. And I see why Emil made the play. Like, if it was full physical Goodra, he could set up on it and beat it. And otherwise, he kind of lost to it. So, yeah, good play. Good bring by HJJ. He was able to knock off Amel. Amel's first loss. I know Amel drafted kind of like a meme team, but he's good. It's like he's a very good player. So very good. He was done for. That Goodra put him down, unfortunately. And then lastly, we have Super Bench here versus Hawaiian Shaman. I know that Super Bench has been uploading his stuff too. Let me see if he's uploaded it yet. I'll at least plug his channel. Let's see. It looks like he has. I'll go ahead and plug him. Go check him out. Again, I always like to support the people who are, uploading for the OGDL and, supporting my league by, adding notoriety to it. So go check him out if you haven't done so already. I know there's a ton of people who are uploading content for it. But let's check it out. Last game of the day. My throat's going out if you can't hear. So on Super Bench's side, it looks like we have Terra Fairy Jugu. Oh, you're Terra Jugu. I love Terra Jugu. That's the one I want to try so bad. And then on Hawaiian Shaman side, who just recently took over, actually, for a team, we have Terra Fighting Espathra. So good to know. Okay. Let's jump into it. We have Lead Espathra into the Cresselia. It does show that it is weakness policy crest, so it's something that he does have to keep in mind. He doesn't want to knock off with his Cyclozar or whatever it might be. It's probably going to be a stored power set. Unfortunately, Hawaiian Shaman's going to miss that Toxic, and that's big. Now, this doesn't seem like it's going to be Rest, as we do see a Calm Mind here. Stored power is not going to do enough, so, I mean... And then we see a Rest on the Quag. Is it Rest Talk Quag? It's unaware. Was he a Cyclozar pivot in? For my Amel game, I was definitely didn't help that it was my first ever game draft. Needed a rematch of class. Hey, you just gotta get there, bro. You just gotta get there. Okay. So we're gonna see Hard Booger on the Magnezone. Eats up that Flash Cannon like it's nothing. Surf does a lot of damage to the Quag, too. Holy moly. You can just keep clicking it, yeah. I mean, this is potentially Sleep Talk. Yeah, it does get the Toxic off. So this Quag's actually been a big nuisance for this team so far. Very interesting Sleep Talk bring. Instead of just Recover. But, it worked out, right? Okay, so we are going to see Cyclozar come in. Go hard Landorus on a potential Draco or a knockoff. Future does come out. It takes a little bit of Helmet. Out comes the Ursaluna, which is burned. We are just probably going to use this Landorus to get off Chip, right? We do die to the Ice Punch, but Burn, Helmet, and Earthquake Chip brings it down really low. So, honestly, a very valuable trade. We see the Guts come in. And see Magnezone. Are we going to see a Focus Blast? Or do you see a safe Grass Knot? Which definitely makes sense, but very, very safe Grass Knot. So, I'm here for it. Okay, out comes a Volt into Booger the Goodra, who's very low at this point. So that's something to keep in mind. We do see that the Assault Vest, it can Dragon Tail this thing out. We do see a Luminicrash set. Finally, someone brought Luminicrash. Oh, no. He's not Speed Boost. He's not Speed Boost. He's not Speed Boost. I just realized he's not Speed Boost. Is that on purpose? I'm wondering if it's on purpose. That's tough. But Terra Fairy Jugu comes out. Ursaluna is just gonna... Ooh, it's not gonna die. Facade knocks it out. So Ursaluna did get its nice little trade. Very offensive game thus far. Stored Power is gonna knock this thing out. Okay. I guess it kind of depends on what this Mew is, right? We do see a Dragon Dance. We're gonna see a Shadow Ball pop into it. Is it weakness policy? It is not. It's probably a Colbur variant, if I had to guess. This thing is going to be very low. The only issue is that your Mew is also going to be very low because you use this as your target that you wanted to set up on. So that's the thing that really scares me here. Where you do see a Moonlight on the Ice Punch turn, or on a DD turn. Now the Shadow Ball is going to pop, but I'm pretty sure even with a Colbur, you're not out of range of King Gambit, right? And you're not going to be Roost. Colbur, yeah, is going to go down though. Very scary, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're going to see Iron Defense, okay. Little low kick. I don't know if I liked... Ooh. Sucker Punch is going to bring down very low. Body Burst knocks it out, but Gardevoir should win. Gardevoir should win. I don't think you should have Iron Defense. I think just a Body Press Raw was the play. Because if Guard comes in, you Flash Cannon at the next turn, you don't have another play. If the Gingambit stays in, it dies, right? I guess if it's Colbur or Chople, but even then, you just Body Press, and it's better. Now this thing is too low to take on the Gardevoir. Moonblast is going to knock it out, and it's going to knock this thing out as well. Very close one. I think it was just that little flip at the end there from Hawaiian Shaman. He probably should have just raw body pressed and maybe waited a little bit on his Mew, because his Mew also super won. If he set it up a little bit later and he didn't take as much damage from the Cresselia, maybe pivoting around, going into Cyclozar and things of that nature might have been a little bit better in setting him up, because he just needed to Toxic Chip it down a little bit before he started setting up. He probably needed to stay above 50%, and he was probably okay, depending on the Mew bulk, but yeah, very good game. Very close one this week in general, but I think that's it. I appreciate you guys sticking with me through the disconnect where I had to go and take a phone call. I really appreciate the new members today. Like, very nice of you guys. Big shout-outs to Fat Albert for becoming a Salamence member. Big shout-outs to Kaylee for becoming a Bagon member. And thank you so much to Thriller for the $10 donation. This stream was amazing today, guys. I really do mean it. I appreciate you all a ton. And, yeah, I have to go get ready for baseball practice because it's our first practice of the season. I'm coaching again. So I gotta go get ready for that. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys for the next week's stream for week 4. So, yeah, get your games done. I'll see you then.